Hey there superstars, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give, and I should just show you, I've got some little ducks here. They're super cute. Alright, enough about the ducks, and today I have a message for you guys that I'm really excited about sharing. I'm coming to you from day 2 of the 75 Hard Challenge. I'm out and about right now. It is freezing. I'm in Melbourne. It is winter and I'm out and I don't even know. I think I'm going to battle some rain on my way home. But I'm doing the challenge that I mentioned to you guys yesterday. If you don't know what the 75 Hard Challenge is, definitely go back to my Facebook Live that I did for you guys yesterday, which just outlines what it is. So bright. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, today's message that I wanted to bring to you guys is ultimately that we rise to the level of our standards, but we fall to the level of our training. Now, why I wanted to bring this message to you guys and what the hell I'm talking about here is ultimately that I'm just going to use my example with the 75 Hard Challenge because I'm only into day 2. I'm on my second workout. I was up at like 4 a.m. this morning driving a special someone to the airport who came and randomly visited me, so that was lots of fun. But ultimately I've been up super early. I got straight in my gym gear, went straight to the airport, went straight to the gym after that. I was fully prepared with some celery and some cucumber juices that I'd prepared that I'm using in this challenge, and went and did a massive training session before the sun came up, and then came back home, got straight into my work. I've been super productive, but man, is my body sore. I did so much yesterday, just double training. I'm on my second workout today, and the second part of the challenge is that you have to get outdoors. So why did I want to bring this message to you guys regarding the fact that we rise to the level of our standards, but we fall to the level of our training? It's really my experience with this 75 Hard Challenge, right? Because I have raised my standards, right? Everything that I articulated for you guys yesterday in terms of all the things that I've committed to for this challenge for 75 days straight. And if I miss any of them, then I have to start again at day 1, including all things nutrition, double training, getting outdoors, rain, hail or shine, doing my Facebook Live, doing my business work, all sorts of stuff that you guys can find out about in yesterday's video if you're interested. And anyway, my standards have raised, but my training is showing up. The level of my training is showing up. Like, I've done 3 workouts in the last 24 hours. This is my 4th workout in the last 24 hours. This is a little bit easier. I'm just doing a really long walk. And ultimately my body is already shattered. And so even yesterday, I went into the gym and I got into the gym. It was like really busy time, people just after work. So don't usually go at that time, but I was out of my own environment. I was staying somewhere else in a different suburb, and I went into the gym and I looked around, checked it all out, never been there before, and I saw, all the squat racks were like empty. So I was like, okay, boom, I'll just go do a warm up and then I'll come and do some legs. And I had that kind of all set out. And after I did my warm up, I came back and all the squat racks were taken. And I was like, I really had my heart set on doing legs today. And the only thing that they had available was the leg press. And I hate the leg press. But my mind didn't even go to, I don't want to do the leg press. It just went, okay, that's what I'm doing. So I just got the job done. I did an awesome workout despite, not having what I wanted, and despite having to do something that I usually don't like doing in the gym. But my standard had raised since I committed myself to this 75 Hard Challenge. So my standard raised, but I'm super sore and I've really got to try and somehow pace myself but it's all about, falling to the level of your training. But you know what? Like me in 70 days from now is going to be a very different Vanessa who has, stayed committed to double training, looking after her body, nutrition, sleep, exercise, stress, managing stress, and really progressing in the most meaningful ways. And so because of that, my training won't be too different to the level of my standard, right? So because if we know that we always rise to the level of our standard but fall to the level of our training, it means that we have to somehow close that gap. So if we have high standards but we're never being consistent and we're never training ourselves to actually have the capacity to reach that standard consistently, then we're out of alignment. We're not really going to get our results. But if we stay consistent and we consistently uphold a high standard, we won't fall too far from that standard. We'll be able to meet that standard because our training has been on point. And I'm using the example of physical training right now, but it doesn't matter what realm. If you look at this right now, we're looking at it in health, but if you look at it in business, I don't know why it's so bright today, but it's not sunny really at all here. But anyway, you can use it in business. What's your standard that you want to hold yourself accountable to? And what sort of practices do you need to be in training for in order to make sure that when you're reaching for that standard, you're not dropping to the level of low training? You want to close the gap between that standard and your level of training. Same thing in relationship. What is the standard that you want in that relationship, and what are the things that you need to do in order to have a high enough training, practice, consistency to be able to meet that standard. And once you've closed the gap between your high standard and your level of training, it's time to up your standards again. It's a constant process, which I'm definitely finding out a lot. And it's only day 2. So, it's easy and it's exciting when you start new things. But ultimately, this challenge is all about mental toughness. I'm not going to want to go out. Like, I really didn't want to go out. It's a horrible day. It's freezing. I'm like completely rugged up. It's kind of actually when I'm walking, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like nice or a little bit scary. I don't know. It's not something that I wanted to do. And I've also got so much on my plate right now that I was just like, it'd be easy for me to say no. But I haven't, and I've stayed true to my word. And I'm getting the job done. And I really have done a lot of talking. So let me check in with you guys. And let me see who's been able to join me. Have you got, just say hi. Let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. Tell me, what are you breaking through in your challenges right now? Are you kind of seeing this pattern show up in your own life where you're ultimately seeing that, try not to get killed. You're ultimately seeing that, at the end of the day, you're raising your standard in an area, you've got some sort of goal or thing that you're looking to accomplish, but maybe you're falling to the level of your training, because you haven't actually quite worked it out yet. Let me know. Any words of wisdom or any saying hi's would be amazing. But I have got Savindu and Sam and Don and Judy and Geet. Good morning to you, Geet. And Nick's here. Hello. And Kaden and Tammy and Bradley and Leslie and Imran. Nice to know. Love it. And Don, hey Vanessa, how do you keep going? Always on the move. Amazing. My number one strategy for being on the go is to be inspired. I think that inspiration is the secret to energy. Yes, you've got to look after your health. You definitely have to do that. But at the end of the day, yeah, your physical, if all your physical things are, set and you're doing great stuff there, but you're not inspired by the life that you're living or the things that you're doing or whatever it is, then you're not going to have the energy to show up, and bed's going to look a lot more fun than, staying asleep. is going to be a lot more fun than actually getting out and doing stuff that's inspiring. So I so appreciate your comment there, Dan. Sorry, Don. Oh my gosh, I called you Dan. Sorry about that. So appreciate when you can join me, and I appreciate your kind words. And thank you, Erman, Imran, sorry, and Sava, and Jeff, and John, and Kaden, Highness. Yes, nurture a new natural. Oh, I love that. My wordsmith in the house. And Gabrielle's here, and Jay here. And hello, Gabrielle. Beautiful to see you. And Kaden, I think I have to go this way. Kaden, my standards go so high in one area, productivity. I didn't notice a health problem that sent me to the ER. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping that you are doing a lot better now, Kaden. Oh my gosh, that's challenging, right? You know, I know what you mean by that. You know, getting yourself into burnout because you're not conscious of your physical realm. You get so caught up, you know, doing the thing that you're passionate about, but you absolutely do have to have that balance. In fact, I just decided our next masterclass coming up, I've wanted to do this for a while. It's going to be a deep dive on, but like a simple one. It's going to be a really clear, precise way that will get you really inspired in terms of your health. I don't know what's going on here, and looking after it. And so many of you guys have been actually asking me, want to know more about how you look after your health, what you're doing there, how you have so much energy, all that sort of stuff. And so I'm going to be doing the next masterclass on that. I've just decided, because I've got too many of you guys reaching out to me at the moment. And so if you want to be a part of that, that's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I'm really excited to dive into this one. I promise for all of you guys who are already part of the masterclasses, who, when I've shared with you, do you want this or this, and you always go the opposite one to the health one, I guarantee you I'm going to make it super fun and super interesting, and you're going to love it. All right. So yeah, if you guys want to be a part of that next upcoming masterclass, definitely let me know, and I'll be happy to send you guys over the link. I can't wait to do it. So, and as you guys know, I had that massive health challenge for the week where I felt like I was going to die. So it sprung me into gear. Loving this new challenge. So I love that, Kaden, and hoping that you are doing amazing. And Scott's back. I love it. Keep grinding always. As always, my friend. And I know that you are absolutely the same. I love watching what you're doing, and it was so awesome to meet you in Hawaii. So can't wait to see what's coming up next. And Lachlan, awesome to see you. Cool. And Kaden, I'm doing 90% better. Right vagus nerve issue. So even my eating is different now, but I'm better overall. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm really happy to hear that you are doing heaps better. And oh my gosh. Yeah. Health challenges. Way to make health your number one priority. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Kaden. Lovely to see you as always. And Jeremy's here as well. So guys, that really is my message for you. I hope it's inspired you. I'm just coming into this really bad part. So I made it. I didn't die. I didn't get murdered or anything down the creek. So I'm good. But as always, guys, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and that you're doing something super empowering. And you're not, I'm kind of warm now, but you're not having to battle Melbourne's winter for the 75 hard challenge like me, or maybe I wish you were. So hope today's message has served you. So appreciate each and every one of you guys whenever you can join live. And you know, as I told you guys yesterday, I'm back on my daily Facebook lives. Day 2 of a minimum of 75. So expect to see me more. And I can't wait to see you shortly. All right. Sending guys all of my love, and I'll see you tomorrow.